Hello gang, Merlin Don on the mic. Today we talk about Red Black Koby, the new OP11 leader, Navy Sword leader. And what this leader does is that when your sword type characters, and his type is Navy Sword, right? But it's talking about the characters. So the sword type characters can attack characters on the turn in which they are played. So when you play a sword character, we will talk about them later, then you can immediately attack with them your opponent's characters. And also once per turn, if your navy type characters with a 7k base power or less would be removed from the field, if they would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, let's say that you play against a Lucy or a Blackbeard or a blue deck with Red Rogue or Gravity Blade, and they try to remove your characters using one of their effects, then you may place 3 cards from your trust at the bottom of the deck in any order instead. It means that instead of losing this character due to these effects, you can just place 3 of your cards in the graveyard back to your deck, and voila, your character is now saved. So this is a leader that is really strong against removal decks. For example, against Lucy, and we can see that when we see the statistics, he has like 80 or 78% win rate against this deck, but it struggles against the rest of the meta. But I strongly believe that in the upcoming sets, this leader will get some support, and he will be one of the best leaders in the game. But at the moment, it's like, in my opinion, a tier 2 deck with a little bit of luck and skill, maybe tier 1.5. But enough talking about this leader. Let's go to the deck list, right? In this guide, like we do always in our in-depth guides, we will first check the guide, then we will see the deck list in the simulator, and finally we will also check a game, so some gameplay of this leader. So the starting hand, you should mulligan for these cards. You search about your peacock. It's a searcher, and you can also trust this character and give one of your characters plus 1k power during this turn. You can search for Branu. He's also a searcher and also a body on your field. You search navy cards, and then you put the rest in the trust. So you also fill your trust, and you need to have trust with this leader so that you can activate the once per turn effect of your leader if needed. And Hibari, one of the best cards in this set, because as an on play, it gives one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power during this turn, and also when he is attacking, this character gains plus 1k power, so it's a 7k swing, right? And then if your leader has a navy type, like the Koby does, right, then your leader can attack also active characters during this turn, which is huge. So about the gameplay, in the early game you use your searchers like these 3 here, these 3 guys, or of course your event. In the middle game, you just play your middle range characters, so Hibari, Hina, and Helmeppo if needed to combo him with Koby, for example. And between 7, 8, and also 10 dawn, you have your finishers, Koby and Monkey D. Dragon. To defend yourself, you have 3 blockers and 2 2Ks. This is also a great 2K when you play against Nami, because you can also play that, and the on play is huge against Nami, and I mean the blue Nami, because you return on play 3 event cards from their trust to the bottom of their deck. Aramaki is just a 2k. You can also use the activate main, which is that your one of your characters or one of your navy characters can attack active characters in this turn, but I don't think that you will need that. Mostly you will use him as a 2k. We have a 1 cost Reaper blocker to defend ourselves. We have a Borsalino 3 cost blocker who has also an activate main that you can also rest him and then attack active characters during this turn with your leader or characters, Navy of course. And Doll is also crazy because it's a blocker and on play you may trust one character from your hand, and then you give one of your opponent characters -6 power during this turn, which is huge. I play 2 of them at the moment, but I might consider play even 4 of them, right? The combos, or let's say the combo, is of course your Helmeppo into the Koby. So your Helmeppo, what your Helmeppo does is you may trust one card from your hand, then you draw a card, and you play one sword type character with a cost 8 or less from your trust, other than Helmeppo, so you need the on-play effect of this character. Then at the end of this turn, place one character played out of this effect to the bottom of the owner's deck. So this character that you play will be returned then to the deck. So if you play your Koby with Helmeppo, Koby has an on-play up to one of your characters can attack one of your opponent's active characters during this turn. So you can give this also to this character. And when attacking, you may return 2 cards from your trust to the bottom of your deck in any order, and you give your leader or one of your characters +1 key power until the end of your opponent's turn. So to be clear, you play this character, you bring this from your graveyard if you have him there, and this card gains Rush, but can't attack your opponent's leader. He can attack your opponent's characters. So you clear the field and then you put him again to the bottom of your deck. So let's talk about the curve. Your preferred curve is the even curve, because you can also play your dragon on curve and also of course your Helmeppo on curve, right? So you start with a searcher, then you play again a searcher on the 4th dawn, or maybe a Kuzan, right? Or of course Hina. You have some options here. And then on the 6th dawn, you play your Hibari or your Helmeppo, and between your 8th and 10th dawn, you play your Koby, your Monkey D. Dragon, or a combination of the other characters, and you try to win the game. If you go first, so the odd curve, you start by playing a searcher, either one of these 2. Then on the 3rd dawn, you don't have a big play, so you play just a searcher, another searcher here. On the 5th dawn, you play your Hina, or your Hibari, or your Kuzan. 7th dawn, you can play your Helmeppo and combine it with Koby if you have him in the graveyard. And then between 9 and 10th dawn, of course, you play either one of these 2, or you go and play a combination of the other cards in this deck. Let's go to the simulator. So this is my deck list. I played 2 copies of Dragon. At the moment it feels just right. We might even play 3 of them to have more late game options. We play 4 Peacock. It's our searcher. You can also trust him to give one of your characters +1 key power during this turn. We play 2 dolls, like I said. I think that I might go up to 4 of them. We play 4 of Hibari, a really strong card in this meta. Borsalino, 2 copies of them. I think it's enough. I wouldn't play more than 2 copies. 4 Branu, 4 Aramaki, 3 Kuzan. Kuzan is an on-play. You trust 3 cards of your deck, so you immediately have the effect of the once per turn active, right? Or available, let's say. And then one of the Navy type characters can attack active characters during this turn. So also this card is really strong, and I might consider to play 4 of them. So 4 of these, 4 of these. Berigod is a 2k that we talked about. Helmeppo. It's like a card that you want to play because it's also a sword card, right? So it can also itself attack active characters if you play that. This is your blocker, the 1 cost blocker. Of course, the 4 Kobys, 2 of the Sengokus. you might wanna also play 3 of them, but I wouldn't play 4 of them. I think it's too much. 3 of the Hinas. Hina is also a great play in the mid game or in the early to mid game. 1 Honesty Impact. To be honest, I might consider also playing 2 of them because it's a really strong event and it comes handy in some situations. And 3 of your 1 cost event. I might to be honest, I might cut it to 0 because we do have a searcher and I don't. We do have 2 searchers, right? So these 2, I don't really think that we need 3 of them. So I might go down to 0 and play like 4 Kuzans and 4 Dolls, and cut 1 Hina for 1 Honesty Impact, so something like that might be my next list here. But at this moment I play this list and I have also prepared the game for you guys, playing this list and playing against another new leader, the new blue-yellow Nami. So let's go to the game and enjoy. So we choose to go second because it's our curve. We do have the peacock, so we are fine. We have a Kuzan which we can play on our second turn. So we first start with our peacock and we grab a Hina. To be honest, in the early game, I prefer Hina over Kuzan. After the peacock, I play also the small blocker, and he plays the Capone Gang Page, and then he draws also a card from his ability because we give him 1 life, right? And then we draw another Kuzan. So now I was like, do I want to play Kuzan or do I want to play Hina? And I play the Kuzan to make sure that I have enough cards in my trust, and maybe I draw a Helmepo on the next turn, so I could possibly bring the Koby from the graveyard, right? And of course, Kuzan gives you also enables your leader to attack also the characters that are active from your opponent. So we draw a brand new here, and we do have some options. I start by attacking him with my Kuzan, and my leader can now attack active characters. Of course, then I attack his base because base is a 2k, and he might use some means to bring him back into his hand, like Josu, for example. And this is something that we don't want to have, right? So we play a Hina and the brand new. We grab a Hibari from this brand new. And we are good because we are also healthy. He has now a Hawkins, he has now a Booney, and he played an interesting combo. So the baby Luffy into a big Luffy, so this is an interesting list. He tries to kill my Kuzan, and I give him 1 blocker, and then I give him the Kuzan. Now he has 3 life, 1 blocker, and 1 rested character. This character is Hawkins. If we kill him, we lose 1 life. But to be honest, I don't want to have that many swings from my opponent. So I was thinking here, okay, what do I have to lose here? I know this deck, so I know that he will probably play something like how's he called, the Useless Captain Kid on the next turn, and I really like that I have a Doll and a Hibari in my hand. So I was like, okay, you know what, I will attack your Hawkins, I will not give you that many swings, and then I play another Kuzan and a Borsalino. And now, of course, like I said before, he played this Useless Captain Kid, so, and then he tries to kill my my Hina, and I don't like that, so I save my Hina, and I have now the Doll and the Hibari, which is great. So now we will use the Peacock's effect to buff 1 of our characters, and then we will also have like one extra place in our board for a card. Then we will play Doll. We will play Doll, if I remember correctly. I'm checking the graveyard here. Then we will play the Doll, and we will give -6 to this Useless Captain Kid, and we will attack this Useless Captain Kid with our brand new. And I was like, okay, do you want to give me your blocker? Do you want to give me some cards? And he gives me the Kid, which is great. Because then we play Hibari, we do a -2 to this Monkey D. Luffy. we attach one Don to this Hina, and we kill this Luffy as well. Then of course we use Hina's ability and we attach one Don to our Koby. We attack his life with our with Kuzan. He uses his leader's ability, and then we give the ability Koby to attack active characters, and we kill this blocker of his. Then he swings to us and we give him the blocker. Now we have some plays. We either play our Koby and attack him, but with not that many cards, or we make sure that we clear his board. And I was like, okay, you know what? We do have one more blocker. We do have a Borsalino here. So I would like to give this Hibari the ability to attack active characters. And then of course I am going like crazy to this law. And I give my leader the ability to attack active characters, so I kill this Luffy as well. So I don't give him the chance to have something more on the field. And then we slowly drain his life. Now he tries to bottom deck our Borsalino, and of course we use our leader's ability. We return 3 cards to the bottom of the deck, and then we save this character. Now he's at 2 cards, 2 life, so we will go 7 to see if he will trust 1 card and use his ability. Then we will go 9. At 10, excuse me, because Hibari of course gains a +1k, and he uses his leader's ability and he has 3 cards, and then we go 11 and we win. So this was a demonstration. How you can win with Koby and use like these cards efficiently. We saw Doll and how great Doll is. We saw Hibari and how strong Hibari is. Unfortunately, we didn't see Helmeppo and the combo with Koby, but you get the point how you do that. We saw Hina and how strong Hina is, and of course in another game we can also test the Monkey D. Dragon and Honesty Impact. But I really believe that these 2 cards are also really strong and have a place in this deck. We have hit the 70 minutes or almost 18 minutes on this video, so I will not keep you long here or longer. I would like to hear your thoughts about this leader. What do you think? How strong this leader is? How strong can he become? What do you think about my deck list or let's say the deck list that I have presented to you? If you would change something here, what do you play? If you have tried something and you have success with it, just share that with me down in the comment section below. Guys, thank you all for watching. Peace.